What? It's your video.
Yeah, it's
What
true.
are you putting your hand up
I don't
for?
know. I'm like, why is that on the internet, Amanda?
This is Black Beauty.
Oh my gosh, I love
Way back in the day.
Way back in the day.
Oh, look like that is a literally the cutest thing I've ever seen in my life.
You don't think you could hit an apple like that?
No.
Come on.
No, absolutely no way.
Okay, so how do we set this one up?
We don't get ladies a lot, so we're nervous.
Yeah. Normally, I'm usually.
That was a good one. That was a good one.
Welcome to Black Rifle Coffee's React. We got a special episode today with Amanda and Rihanna.
Hi. How's it
Guys,
going? Thanks for having us.
Stoked to be here.
I have to say that whenever I talk good about you behind your backs, like I have to say that your girls' trips are arguably the most envy-inducing events ever. To say that you got street cred in the outdoors is an understatement. I'd say most of the dudes watching this have never remotely come close to that.
It made me really sad.
We gave you guys the opportunity to pick out some clips to watch and react to here. I was like, well, we won't start with that one, but we might as well. We set the tone for this.
Let's go through it for it. It's funny. I always love watching these. So
We'll start with Hunger Games. Fuck it.
Perfect. Well, let's go. You know, that first one, sometimes you have a little nerves, the first shot.
What you think about, Jamie there commenting on her shooting? I completely forgot that he was in this.
Well, the feeling is mutual.
Oh, Jamie from Yellowstone.
Yeah.
Okay, it took me a minute.
It's like, why do I hate this guy so much?
No,
Oh,
seriously,
yeah.
I didn't know
Well,
what
he's
you were
horrible
talking
in
about.
this too, isn't he?
What do you mean?
She does a good job. Honestly, look at her. She finds her anchor points. She gets that string tight to her nose. She puts it in the corner of her mouth. Yeah, I mean, I've shot it before, but yeah.
I have shot it. I have no talent at all. There could be a target the size of the TV screen behind us, and I'd probably miss.
And may the odds be ever in your favor.
Recurve is like 10 times harder than shooting a compound bow. You have to have a lot more dedication, and it takes a lot more practice. So the accuracy that Katniss has at long distance. It's questionable, I would say.
You don't think you could hit an apple like that?
No, there's
on.
absolutely no way.
Do you prefer shooting recurve or
No,
compound or
no,
rifle
I
or
would
what?
much rather shoot a bow any day of the week.
Yeah.
Just
Archery.
because- Archery.
Archery
Compound.
over firearms?
Yes,
Rifles?
for me, I love archery hunting. The
Yeah.
success is so much sweeter.
Thank you.
Well, when we're talking about hunting versus
Yeah.
shooting, though, those are kind of two different things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So for hunting, I definitely prefer archery, hands down,
Yeah.
but I love to shoot. And I love to put my equipment together for shooting. I got into reloading and stuff like that. And so it's so fun to go on certain hunts with the equipment that I built.
I love it. I love that. I love that you reload.
I didn't say I was good at it.
It doesn't matter. So, Hunger Games.
Yes.
They're grabbing bags, they're running for the hills and stuff. What's in your loadout?
I would definitely have a knife handy.
Definitely a water filter. Some sort of water purification system. I think you could live off of the land in a lot of ways, and you could go without a lot of things, but without water,
Water's your new best friend.
What have we got next
Oh,
here?
it's an hour long of Hunger Games. No,
I'm like, okay, I'll
Well,
watch
yeah.
the
No,
Hunger
it's-
Games. It's great.
I thought you'd like it.
I just wanted to tell you because I don't know.
Stop.
the one time you were backpacking out in the backwoods of Montana and Lenny Kravitz was out there. He was giving you a pep talk about like,
Remember, I'm still betting on you, girl on fire.
Amanda, you're gonna go out there and you're gonna crush it tonight.
Oh my gosh, no, that's literally Amanda and I. When we're out there together, it's like, you can do it. Like, that's one thing about hunting together or being with two women. We lift each other up and we're so empowering and we're like, you've got this, or like, you know, we're so amazing to each other, whereas guys, you know, they can be back there and be like, you're stupid, or you're an idiot, or what were you thinking? And we're just like, oh, you know, so positive and always so happy and like, just chill, you know?
Well,
and it's like laughing if you miss or if something goes wrong. It's like we're so chill about it and like laugh about it and have so much fun. Whereas when it's with guys, it's a lot more like stressful and it's like, oh man.
You find yourself out on the water?
I can't swim, so I'd been
Shut
screwed.
up.
Fun fact about me.
I would save you. Don't worry, I would save you, Amanda.
I grew up in Montana, Montana native, born and raised.
No
There's
ocean.
lakes.
We were in the hay fields, just riding our horses, and if there was a lake, I would ride my horse into it and swim across.
Hilarious.
So Amanda would be dead.
Right here, yep.
Oh.
Achilles, get you every time.
Oh.
Good thing we're allies, right?
Where did you get that?
Where do you think?
It's actually harder to hold a recurve bow back like that.
Duck.
It's a lot heavier of a string. And so being able to hold it back for a long amount of time, I feel like isn't as easy.
Change it up. Spin it.
This is Amanda's worst nightmare we're watching, apparently.
That would be me. I would totally be holding on to you for dear life.
You'd be hanging on to me, and I'd be having the, you know.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I forgot she fell in the water here.
And I die.
Okay, that's enough.
Oh, look, he saved her. I totally forgot that he did that. Yeah, that makes sense because he did end up being a good guy in the end, didn't he?
This is the revolution.
I love that meme.
Oh, wow.
You know what's impressive is that looks a ways up there. I'm pretty impressed with that recurve arrow.
Yeah.
And made it all that way and had enough kinetic energy to just
Hey,
break through all of that.
No.
That's
she's got an
impressive.
arm on her.
Way.
She must.
Sir, we've lost power.
And then there she is. She's a badass and she saved them all, saved the day. Why am I not surprised?
You have been our mission from the beginning.
What have we got next?
All right, we got some horses.
Oh,
Perfect.
we love our horses.
Now it was time. Training. The bit was the first thing.
I don't think I've ever
I don't
seen
even
this
know
clip.
what this is.
Yeah.
This is Black
This is
Beauty.
great.
Oh my gosh, I love
Way
Black
back in the day.
Way back in the day.
Literally
way
my
back.
favorite movie when I was little.
Why?
I just love the horses. That's
Yeah.
why.
But thank heaven for oats. When you're eating them, you can forget the bit's nasty coldness.
Oh my gosh, this movie was
So good. I don't even
So
remember
good.
the whole storyline.
The story of my life is the story of the people in it.
Is that Sean Bean?
who? I don't know who that is.
Ow!
Yeah, it's just a saddle.
Like, that dude has been in everything.
I don't even know who that is.
You know the meme, one doesn't simply walk into Mordor? From like
Oh,
Lord of
yes.
the Rings.
Yes,
He
yes,
was
yes.
also Ned Stark in Game of Thrones.
How could he let this happen?
Like,
Oh,
like,
yeah, that is him.
Forgive me, my lords.
the man has been in everything, and now he's shoeing horses in Black Beauty
Oh
way back in the day.
Gosh, I loved this one.
Come on.
I kind of feel like these are the bad guys that had him before.
No! I knew at once that something was wrong.
Beauty! Forward! Go forward!
See, Amanda's like, I don't care. The horse is going to get us through this.
Oh, yes, that is how she rides the horses. Like, we got this.
I know, son, I know.
But they do. I mean, the places that they can go, if your two legs can go there, they can go there.
Yeah, I think he's really smart because he's like,
No! We can't go near there!
Come on, Beauty.
Are these the bad guys, you say?
How can I make you understand?
Any dicey things happen on y'all's trips?
the first, 3 hours of the trip, I got kicked in the hand by a mule.
What'd you do? Why were you bothering that mule?
I wasn't doing anything. I was just riding, and I was looking the opposite direction, and my mule got too close to another one that hates others behind it. And so I was just kind of had my hand up in the perfect spot, and that a-hole just kicked me right in the hand.
Yep.
Damn mules.
No, there's usually
always
catastrophe.
Really?
Oh yeah. It's just.
Yeah, I thought I was going to see one of Amanda's horses get killed.
You did on one trip, huh?
No.
Weren't you there when Cass went off the side of the mountain?
Yeah.
What?
Well, yeah.
Definitely. I mean, pack horses falling down and going off the side of cliffs and stuff is something that
happens
a lot.
Because they're all
more
tied
than
together.
you usually talk about. But there is a lot that can go wrong, and one misses footing, and it goes down the side, and you usually have to run down. That's why you always carry a knife on you. You're cutting off the panniers as quick as you can, and usually, we have them tied down, so you gotta cut your lash ropes and everything, and
it's fucking
pull the
heavy.
pack saddles, and
he didn't die.
Try to get him up. No, he was okay.
He didn't die.
What? Okay, wait. Now we're gonna change the tone. Awesome. Fuck yeah.
He almost died. I thought he was gonna die. I was like,
thought
oh
that's
my God.
where we were going with this.
Yeah.
Like,
He was
okay,
close.
good.
I
Silver
mean, he
lining.
Bless you, Beauty.
We're gonna switch gears to some hunting stuff here.
Perfect.
We have analyzed everything all week, and that hasn't worked.
So let's see. Big buck? Is that a big buck? I can't really tell. Yeah, he looks like a decent buck. Nothing that's too exciting. Great shot.
Good shot.
Yeah.
Smoked.
Perfect shot right behind the shoulder. He's up high, and it came out right where you want it to. Shaking.
Is he down?
Is he down? Is he down?
Yeah.
Is he down? Is he down?
Did you see him go down?
He's like a
And you
kid.
can't fake that.
Did you see him go? Did I smoke him?
That is so raw, so authentic.
That is 100% authentic.
He just went down.
When you can see that an animal's gone down and before you have to go and look for him, it's just that much better because it's more assurance that you were successful rather than having to wait to go and look for him.
You see him?
Hunting, we do it for the adrenaline.
Oh, yeah.
We love that adrenaline rush, and in that moment, that is the peak of your adrenaline.
It's a good buck.
Yeah, that is.
Look at this deer.
I can see why he got so excited.
Yeah, that camera did it no
No,
justice.
it didn't.
really
That's what I was
didn't.
trying to say, yeah.
I cannot believe I have my hands around this deer, y'all.
Oh yeah, this one is so cute.
Is this normal? I'm not cold, but I'm shaking.
I think this is my favorite clip on the internet.
I'm not cold, but I'm shaking.
Why are you shaking?
Look.
She just shot her first buck.
I believe she shot it.
Are you sure you're not cold?
I'm not cold. Oh my gosh.
Bighorn sheep.
And there's a bighorn sheep up on the hill
Nobody cares about
right
the
up
big.
there, but we can't.
Nobody cares.
Nobody what?
Nobody cares about the bighorn sheep.
Go sit down next to your buck.
Honestly, I think I was shaking like a leaf. Like that after I shot my first doe. My dad had left me down by the creek bottom and said, I'm gonna go hike up over the hill and look for some stuff. You sit here, something might come into water while you're here. Sure enough, a doe came in.
How old were you?
12. That's how old we can start hunting in Montana.
All right.
What do you say, baby?
Rock and roll.
So I was posted up behind a log on the creek bottom. Dad went off hiking. I felt like he was gone forever, and I'm sitting down there, and I don't think my heart ever slowed down the whole time. I mean, something's gonna come in, and every squirrel, you hear the leaves, and stuff, and it's just like,
Squirrels.
yeah, and I'm so excited. And sure enough, a doe comes down to the water, and she takes a drink, and I'm set up on my grandpa's 243 that he gave me, and it was probably 80-yard shot, just perfect shot. She ran 5 yards and laid down right there, and I just sat there, and I remember I was just shaking. My dad heard the shot, and I didn't go over to the doe until he got back. And yeah, same thing. I was just beside myself with excitement, and you'll never forget it, that memory, that experience.
We're in Nebraska, and it's day 2.
You gotta speak up just a little bit, honey. What's your name?
Sydney.
Oh, this is her sister?
Oh, Oh.
Do you think you hit it?
I think so.
Why?
I don't know. It just felt good.
Did it feel good? Okay.
Oh, she's crying.
If you hit him, he's going to be right up there somewhere. So go find your buck.
It is emotional. It's a very emotional experience.
Well, if it's not,
you probably shouldn't be doing it.
You probably shouldn't be doing it.
Yeah.
You're a sociopath.
Very much.
Yeah.
Sydney J.
And I think it is good too for children to learn about the circle of life and where your meat comes from, and that you are taking the life of an animal to be a meat eater. Yeah. It doesn't come in a cellophane, plastic wrapped package.
Holy cow!
So big.
It's huge.
Having that emotional response to that situation and everything, like you're, I would say, less likely to waste something.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I think too, the bonds that you can form also while hunting, you know, with Amanda and I, or whoever it is, you go through hard things and you have a really emotional experience like this, and like a father-daughter, you know, doing this kind of stuff together. It's really cool to see.
And my mom was always out there with us too, which was so cool. Ours was like a whole family thing.
What do you say?
Rockaroo.
Oh my gosh.
In the shooting house, we sat down freaking early.
Oh my gosh.
They come about 10 yards, I freaking smoked it.
How old is this kid?
That's what I was asking about age, because he's probably what, 7, 8?
Oh, because in Texas, right? And that's probably where they are. I think that the age limit's way younger.
I freaking smoked it.
Oh, look like that is a little. Oh my gosh.
I feel like that
Looks like
recoils.
he's like
I know, I'm like, what
5
caliber is he
or 4.
shooting there?
Oh, is it a little girl? Okay. Yeah.
She's reaching out 800 yards. With that
Oh my
system.
gosh, could you
Steady,
imagine?
bigger
Oh my gosh, could you imagine? Oh, got that loopholed scope on there.
Just be patient.
I was just watching her little
so
finger on the
cute.
trigger. Like, I mean, she's like,
Looks like
it's crazy. She's like got that discipline on
I
it too.
know.
Waiting for the right shot.
Oh my gosh, look at that.
Whoa,
it
whoa.
looks like it actually had a lot.
You got her, baby. You got this.
Oh. Like missing her 2 front teeth.
How cute. She's so happy.
So that was
so
That's
cute.
great.
It looks like from the title is what, 300 blackout suppressed.
It's impressive.
Oh, I've seen this one before. Oh my gosh, it's so cute.
We tried to get a deer, but we can't.
No, he ran away, didn't he?
Yep. The big deer just ran away. We can't get a shot.
That's okay, bud. We'll get him next time.
I've been there too, bud.
Yeah.
Let's hit the downer.
Oh gosh.
Which one?
This is Bambi.
Oh.
Bambi. Bambi, come here. Look.
You specifically asked for this.
I know. Okay, this is like what you watch as a child.
Bambi, quick, the thicket. Faster, Bambi.
How horrible is this?
Keep running. Keep running.
I can't believe that they show this to children, honestly.
Did you watch this?
Well, yes.
when you were a kid?
Yeah, always.
And you were so sad?
Yeah, and you hate hunters. It's
Well, you did. I didn't. I was like, this is just a normal way of life.
We made it. We made it, Mother.
Watching it as a kid, like I was like, oh, well, that's hunting. And I mean, yeah, it's kind of sad.
Mother.
well, but you don't kill a doe with a fawn.
No, no.
Mother.
Look at this little baby, and it's all by itself in the winter,
Yeah.
and it's like. I think it's too, if you don't know a hunter and if you don't know what hunting's about and why people appreciate it and the why behind it, then you judge it for what society shows you. And when they present hunting in this manner.
Your mother can't be with you anymore.
And it's this or beer drinking hillbillies, you know, people that are super
the stereotypical
disrespectful.
redneck is like that's a tough thing. Don't get me wrong, I know those people too, right? Like,
That's true.
But it's like the exception to the rule shouldn't set the standard.
Oh, 100%.
It is man. He is here again.
Oh gosh, this is our little pack trip.
Are y'all filming that yourselves? Like, what?
Oh god.
It's your video.
Yeah, it's
What
true.
are you putting your hand up for?
I don't know. I'm
You're
like,
the
why
one
is
who-
that on the internet, Amanda? Amanda did put this whole video together. She did a very good job.
I have only ever shot photos, and so then on this trip I was like, hey, I'm gonna play actually around with my camera and try to just take some videos. And put this together just as kind of a recap just for us girls.
Ready for this trip?
I'm so excited.
We're heading into the West Fork of Mill Creek.
This would be a pretty mellow ladies backcountry pack trip in the summertime.
I'm already getting into my snack bag, and that's not a good sign.
Packed into a lake down Paradise Valley in Montana, Thompson
Nice.
Lake. This is actually the trip where we were talking about that colt falling off the side of the mountain.
Yeah.
So I'll point out that colt to you. You have to weigh out your pack loads. On each side of the horse, the pack loads have to weigh the same, otherwise it'll
Yeah.
roll the pack saddle. That's the one that fell off the side of the cliff, this colt.
My passion for the outdoors really started in my childhood.
When we did this on the thoroughfare, we stayed in 3 locations. We ended up getting rained in 1, but we had to do this every single time. So like put our camp out, put our tents out, and then pack 14 horses.
Yeah.
Go get to our camp, unpack them. Like, it is so much work
It's definitely a love-hate relationship. You
Yeah.
have to want this.
to do that. Yeah.
It
It looks more
glamorized,
glamorous
yeah.
than it really is, because it is.
There's
hard
no
work.
4 seasons out there?
No. There's something really incredible about a bunch of women getting together and doing powerful and fun things.
I love my horses, and so it's just the same as I was talking about earlier, building a gun and getting to go hunt with the gun that I built. I raise a lot of these horses from the time that they're babies, and getting to take them up into the backcountry and teach them how to do what they do, and then getting to go hunting with them and on these trips with them and taking friends out. It's so special. You're just creating these bonds and these memories that really aren't replaceable.
I feel so blessed that I'm able to share this part of life with them.
It's worth it. It really is. I mean, this is what we're meant to do. It's hard work and, challenging yourself.
Well, if it was
builds
easy,
your
I don't
confidence.
think you'd remember it.
Yeah, no, that's true.
I think you'd forget it pretty easy.
Being able to go through hard things and know you can do it.
You got to go up right with it.
Yeah, you have to hang your food every single night because there's grizzly bears.
And you go a certain distance out of your camp to hang it.
This is really cool, the hot fences. Like, I never knew about this, but...
Yeah, so we run a lot of electric fence out there just so that we can kick the horses out and have them graze, but you never leave them out there at night. The horses usually respect it. I leave them in a hot fence all the time at home, but out in the mountains, a deer, a moose, anything could, run through the fence and knock it over, or a predator could come in and spook everything, and then they could bomb through it too. So just to make sure that we don't lose our stock, we highline it.
We tied the horses to a high line about 50 yards from our camp.
And also it's safer, they can't. You don't tie them to a tree because they could get their head under the rope and different things. And then a horse, to stay warm, they move their feet. So when they're tied to a high line, they can constantly move and walk in circles, and it helps them to keep their warmth, and they can even lay down on the high line too. So
That's awesome.
yeah.
Gosh, that is so pretty. We need to go back there.
So much fun.
I've had a lot of people that want to come, but I'm already a handicapped person for them, because it's like, I don't know how to do all the things that they can do.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm learning, so I have learned a lot, which is great, but packing the packs and all of that, it's a lot of work, and it is hard to learn all those knots, and so they already have to show one person. It's hard, to have somebody who doesn't know how to do it.
It's trips like this that really create memories that last a lifetime.
So where can people find you? Like
On Instagram,
Just your name?
Amanda_Caldwell, and
Yep.
yours is
Rihanna Carey.
Brianna Carey.
Yep.
All right,
on
well,
Instagram.
you ladies got anything going on, just let us know. We'll put links in the description below. And if there's any other React episodes that you might want to see, any other guests or topics, let us know in the description or the comments. I'm so tongue-tied right now. I can't even, I'm trying to process things. I don't know if I'm going to end up in a body bag in the Montana backcountry or what. Just like
Richard Ryan Goad's missing.
Yeah, I'm
what happened.
Yeah. All right. Well, we'll just see you guys next
the
time.
mystery, so.
Yeah, and you might have a new host. You never know. We already talked about it.
Thanks for stopping by. Send help.
My gunsmith is a little bit of a doomsdayer. He has one of those deals.
Somebody in Montana, a doomsdayer? What?
Who would guess?
Great place to dispose of bodies.
That's what we use the bears for in Montana. What do you think we do on those girls' trips?
Do you guys need a new host or what?
Yeah. We get way more views.
I'm the new host here.
Way more views.